we are back with this. Wait. Alright, my Camtasia was screwing around. We're back with the tutorial on zombifying somebody. Now, we have gotten the cracks and darkened the eyes and put a little red in the eyes. Now, zombies have either green skin or light white skin. And we're going to go with the light white type skin today. So you want to go to your first layer, which should be titled background. I don't really care what it's titled, but you want to unlock this. Here. Convert it to a smart object. Alright. So now we can change this. Take your brush tool, whatever size you want, and make sure your color is white. Just go, hang on. Opacity can be, I guess 9's okay. Go and lighten up everything. Just go with a few layers. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. Alright. Go back to cracks, and I forgot to do this. Erase the cracks around the eye. There. Now that you have that, make your opacity a little bit lower, around 10. Then you should be good. Now, the next part, you need to find a reference image of a steak or something that looks fleshy, like a raw steak. Any image that you can find that looks good. So I'm gonna pause this while I get my image. Alright, I got my image of steak. Now, you want to make a new layer, place the steak, or whatever you used. I'm using steak because I think it looks better, but make sure it's raw. And I don't feel like going through those nasty pictures. Ugh. Alright. You have your steak image here. I'm gonna make mine about this size right here. I think that's about good. Alright, so place that and go to effects, blending options, lower the opacity. Okay, get your eraser tool and let's make it a little bit bigger. That's good. And just erase away the white parts right here, and wherever you don't want the steak slash fleshiness to be. It's gonna be like it's ripped off skin, or it's gonna look about like that. Okay, so kind of make it a little bit patchy. Make the eraser size a little bit lower and erase the stake part around the eyes. The eyebrows. The mouth. Alright, make sure sorry about that. Get your burn tool and burn in shadows where you need them, like around the nose. And you want to make the eyes a little bit darker too. Alright, that's looking good. Now, once you have that, I need to erase some of this stuff. Okay, that looks good. Zoom in on your image. Use this blur tool and lower the brush size a little bit and blur in the parts that look kind of choppy around the edges. Make sure you blur it in really good to where it looks good. Alright, you have that. Now, I'm going to pause this while I look for an image of a brain. Alright, I got my brain. Now you need to make a new layer. Place your brain. You want to place this on the side of the head, like so. Alright, take your eraser tool and erase this. Let's move the opacity down so you can see. Alright, and erase this right here. Get your brain in there. Some nice parts of that brain. Alright, that looks good. Go back and change the opacity up a bit more, like so.